right, this is New Hampshire Cross Country powered by Runners Alley Marathon Sports, coming at you from the Nashua North Invitational 2024 edition. Today's meetup sponsored by Stitches, New Hampshire. My name is Tim Cox, and this is
Rory Curran.
And we're here to check out pretty much the second big invitational, but really the first large school invitational of the season. And Rory is an alum of Nashua North, so how would you guys sort of treat the Nashua North Invitational as far as the season goes?
Yeah, well, first of all, it's great to be back. I'm happy to be back on the cross-country course, back with Tim commentating, but, you know, back in my day, we used to look at this meet kind of as like a season opener, a little tester to see how your summer went, but, you know, not
end all be all.
End all be all. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Especially with the sun beating down our necks right now. It's pretty hot. Today's top teams, we got New Hampshire number 4 Pinkerton, Plymouth number 7 ranked. When was the last time you heard Plymouth being ranked number 7 or anywhere in the top 10? That's exciting news, right? Number 8 Concord, number 9 Bishop Girton, number 10 Bedford, and of course our guest from Vermont, U32. They're always one of the top teams in Vermont. You'll see them show out at Manchester also next week. And then just a little sleeper team action. Londonderry girls seem to be making some waves early on in the season. So who do we have for individuals, Rory?
Yeah, so a few of our favorites are Makita Berry, obviously, who ran great last week. We have Ellie Englund from Plymouth. Her team just won the Great Glen Invitational. We also have Folsom and Bedard. And then we have a home favorite, Laura White. She's got her home course, so, you know. And then we have Merrimack's Mulaney Bedard.
It's probably Melanie.
Could be Mulaney.
Just kidding. Sorry.
Mulaney.
You said Mulaney. This doesn't
That's
get
how I read it.
There you go.
Well, sorry.
Did you say Fondakowski?
No, I didn't.
Fondakowski,
Here's another hometown kid. And Fondakowski.
What about our guest from U32? We got any studs from there?
Yeah, we got Madison Bowden and Ginger Long coming from the great state of Vermont. See what they got.
Now, the interesting thing about Plymouth is they won. Like, they won an invitational last week. That was a very hilly course, that is Great Glen.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
I'm particularly interested to see how they race today on the flat course and see if their summer work translates to a flat course, which is important, a flatter course, because I mean, the champions are at Alvern, and that's more of a flatter course than Manchester. Dairyfield, that is. And as we see Bob Jadari heading to the starting line, Lancer timings are official timers for today. It doesn't get any better than that. Jamie Barham in there as well. It looks like we're about to get this show started. They've had middle school races already today, as well as JV races. Live results on Lancer timing if you want to buzz on over there. Although this is recorded and no one's watching this live, so why don't I just say that? It's almost as bad as saying Melania or Melanie. What did you say?
Melanie. What if it's pronounced Melanie and you're just saying it's Melanie? Guns up.
And we're off. Just looking for earlier leaders. Okay, you know who you forgot to mention, or maybe you did, was Makita Berry. So once again, Makita Berry out front, wasting no time. The 1,000-meter stud is 2 for 2 with cross-country wins this year. I believe both course records, and she's not even breathing already. Giving chases England from Plymouth, and then the rest of the pack.
Go Gabriella! Go Gabriella!
And we will check you out close to the mile mark. All right, hey, Makita Berry has some company here. That's got to be Bodwin from U32. This is the closest anyone's been to Berry, even within the first mile. We are within the first mile here. Both look like they're just cruising right now. And that's Ellie Englund from Plymouth in 3rd, Bedard from Merrimack in 4th, White, Folsom, and Fondakowski rounding out your top 5 to 6. Still very early on, not quite at the mile mark yet. What do you see for teams so far, Rory? I see a lot of red right now.
Yeah.
Londonderry's first, Alvern's first.
I think I saw some U32. BG's got a good group going.
Pinkerton right now, I think, has the lead. That's their 5th coming through. But don't count out the U32 Raiders. Concord's, oh, look, tell you what, Londonderry has a pack here. Nashua North, sneaky good team. I'm just going to say that right now. I've seen a lot of Titans coming through here lately. I gave you the perfect segue to say something about North.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I knew more about my team.
Now, a lot about this course. It's not the old Mina Champions course. The bridge still is out.
I know.
So
I feel all out of whack. I don't know many people on my team anymore. I don't know the course. Like,
but you're hearing a lot of clank, clank, clank because there's a lot of pavement.
I know.
So
that's kind of a tough spot.
So with that said, as we're getting through towards the end part of the field and knowing that we have to get to this long 2-mile mark almost, we're going to go see how things have shaken out at the 2-mile mark.
So we're back and we're a little bit past halfway.
All right, here comes
I got 9:02 on my clock right now. 9:02 on my clock.
amazing.
Leaders are going through the halfway mark right about now. You got Makita Berry putting a little bit of distance on who we think is Bowden from U32. Once again, she's undefeated so far in her cross-country debut season. She looks great.
Yeah.
That's 1 for Bedford, 1 for U32. On account U32
You know what? Bowden
now.
looks great too.
She does. She does. We're guessing a little bit. We don't know Vermont as much as we do.
No.
Bedford. Vermont. Montpelier, I think. Yeah. And again, like they're out so far away. I think that's Fondakowski, if I can tell by the gate coming through. Yeah,
Yep,
so
that's Fondakowski.
Anna Fondakowski. I think you ran with her brother at UMass Lowell.
Yep.
And then a pack of 3 will identify maybe 4. Folsom, England, White, and Bedard from Merrimack. And let's see, I would think I would give the edge to White here as a home course advantage. They all still look well within themselves. And then Winnicott is first.
One from each team.
Yep. Raiders number 2, so U32 is second. Alvern's number 1.
North's number 2.
Let's go. Pinkerton's.
Good.
Oh, Pinkerton's 2, 3.
U32's 3.
Londonderry's 4. I mean, number 1. Pinkerton's 4. Alvern's 2, I see come around the corner. Milford's number 1 come around the corner. I see BG 2-3. This is closer than we thought.
Yeah.
Although Pinkerton just needs one more red shirt to clinch the deal, I'd say right now.
Nice, here we go.
Yep, I see Pinkerton's 5, right?
Man, there's a big downhill.
Which was expected. You know, they're 4th ranked in the state. Things usually shake out next week. How many is that for U32? 4?
I think 3 or 4.
There's Alvern's 3rd. Here comes a pack of Londonderry.
Oh my God.
Whoa. Londonderry making a statement here a little bit here. That's a pack. They're working well together. Merrimack 2nd or 3rd. Nashua North, how many is that? They're alumni. Alumnus. 5. You sure about that?
I don't know. Well, let's count.
Plymouth, we've been watching Plymouth now. I think that's their 2nd or 3rd. Concord's 1st. Bedford's 3rd or 4th. I want to see a little bit more of Plymouth. That's what I want to see. How many Plymouth came through, Ray? 2? Okay. Here comes another one. Oh, here's their pack right here.
There you go. There's
They're
their
3,
5.
4, 5. When you have a pack like that, you're never out of it.
Come on, Reagan.
Nashua North, this is definitely their top 5 at least, if not better. All of Plymouth are through, so I think they're showing their top 10 ranking is for real. And then you have other hopefuls trying to crack that top 10. I'll tell you, right now, Plymouth ranked number 7. Londonderry, I would argue, is beating Plymouth.
Yeah.
Londonderry could see themselves ranked at the second half of their race, supports the first
They
half.
had the big pack right around the number 5 runners.
For sure.
Huge.
So we're going to see how that shakes out over the second half of the course. We're going to see you next at the finish line. All right, here we are. Makita Berry coming through. And she's crossing the track at 18:05 on the clock. And once again, she's going to be 3 for 3, Rory.
Yeah.
3 cross-country races, 3 wins at pretty big invitationals, all in the 18s.
I know.
Does every cross-country
On a
runner
hot
want to
day
be
like
Makita
this.
Berry?
stamping herself as the face of cross country right now in New Hampshire.
In 2024 Nashua North champ, Nikita Berry, 18:31 and change.
Not even phased.
Good job. I don't know, I think she was a little phased. Second place, I think this is Bowden from U32 Vermont. And she's far and away as well.
Be just over 19.
Just kind of cruising. There'll be a totally different story next weekend in Manchester with the hilly course, but this is pretty impressive on a hot day like today.
You can see how much distance these two girls put on the rest of the field.
It was rather immediate. So crossing in 19:11. That's U32's first. Let's keep track of this. Anna Fonikowski just came over the hill for BG. Does she have the same form as her brother?
Yeah, you know what she does.
As the crowd goes wild.
Hometown hero.
Hometown hero coming across to the Battle of Folsom is Lauren White.
Will she hang on to a top 4 spot? She's got Pinkerton right behind her.
Fonikowski coming across at 19:48 or so. Looking like she could run another mile. But here comes a battle.
Oh, geez.
Who you got? Folsom and White. Who do you got?
Looks like Folsom right now. We'll see if White has some fight left in her.
Oh, a little fight, little smile, little grimace.
I think she's got it.
Gonna be on her home turf, White. Folsom. 20:03 to 20:03.
Plymouth's #1.
Ellie England. So again, it's all just one each, and this is U32 second. They got the top 2. Mariotti from Winnicott coming, trying to hold off Merrimack's Bedard.
7th place, 8th and 9th, right behind
Alvern's coming through.
Move up, pick up your
That's their
medal.
one. So U32 has 2 in. Looks like Pinkerton's second and third.
Right.
Then 9, she's 10.
Nashua North's #2.
So 2-3 from Pinkerton. I see 4 from Pinkerton coming across the field.
Merrimack and
Is that U32's third coming in?
Look so similar.
That's U32's third coming in, though. Nashua North second, just keeping the track. Alvern's got 2 coming. Londonderry's first coming through. That's U32's 3.
She's got to stay on track.
Yeah. Come straight, come straight.
Uh-oh.
She made it through. Now it's at 21:07 now. Pinkerton's 4 again. Milford's first. Londonderry's first.
Alvern's 2.
Now let's watch Londonderry here, because Plymouth has 1 in, Londonderry has 1 in.
5.
Pinkerton's 5. They're going to win, even though, I mean, U32, if they bring a couple in quick here, because was that the 3rd or 4th they went through? I think that was their 3rd, right?
3rd and then their 4th.
And if that's their 5th, it's going to be a little closer. I think we'll see another one. Pinkerton's 5th comes through in 21:41. Bedford's 2nd. If that's a U30, no, I think that's House Brookline. Yeah. And then a Merrimack. So if U32 had a 5th here, they would really have a good shot at Pinkerton. Wyndham's first girl. EG's 2nd. Now we got to watch this Londonderry group.
Battle.
They're racing each other. All right, show some grit. They're going to the line. I bet you one's an upperclassman and one is a freshman, I bet you.
BG's 3?
BG's 3. But hey, Londonderry 4, Londonderry 5, Bedford 3, Bedford 4. Nashua North, how many, Roy?
3.
How many from your alum?
3.
Come on. That's 3, okay. Nice showing, nice showing. Oh, I think we might have a new top 10. Somebody new.
If I were to guess, I'd say it's Pinkerton, U32, and then Londonderry.
Londonderry placing 3rd here today would be big for that program. The girls, I watched them run at Bobcat. I felt like they had a great spirit to them, great togetherness, and then they showed it racing today with their pack running. Now here comes Plymouth's pack. So understand, like, here's the thing. What did we say at the outset of this? Flat course versus hilly course. Wonder if the story might be a little different at Dairyfield versus Mines Falls. Because I think Plymouth, probably, judging where they're from, might like the ups and the downs.
It's not possible.
And Concord's first coming through. in Plymouth. So yeah, this has been a good show. You know, also pretty impressive. We've seen a lot of Merrimack shirts come through. Alvern starting to show something here too. I keep hitting the camera, sorry. Concord. But once again, this is New Hampshire Cross Country, powered by Runners Alley Marathon Sports. Today's meetup brought to you by Stitches New Hampshire. We just got a pat on the back from one of the runners. I guess they're thankful for us being here filming. I felt like we're doing a good job, don't you?
Yeah. Finally, some appreciation.
You know, they usually wait till later when they're recovered. We got them during the race. That was great. But once again, Lancer Timing providing the most professional level of timing there is. I look at Rick at the same time winking. Yeah, it doesn't get much better than this. I guess.
No free shout-outs.
I guess if it was just a little bit cooler, it would be a perfect day.
Yep.
But it definitely is hot, and the runners are certainly feeling it. Bob Jadari was saying that, you know, there's been a little bit, and Jane Berriman, been a little bit of upchuck here at the finish line.
Yeah.
Do they say upchuck your generation? Or is that...
No. That sounds gross.
That's what my mom used to say. That. So I don't even think that's my generation.
Jeez.
I just didn't want to say puke on the air. Oh, darn.
Oh, there you go.
So we'll just kind of let this scene play out for all y'all. We're working up to 25 minutes here, and just cheer on your fans from home. Because this should be uploaded Saturday night, I think.
Oh, here's a finish.
There we go. There we go. I predict she runs a minute faster next time. All right, we might have the first one. Why don't you fill us in on what you got going on, Rory? You have a first meet next weekend?
Yeah, if you guys aren't keeping up with the UMass Lowell cross-country schedule, we're racing at UMass Dartmouth.
Is that at Dartmouth College?
No, not to be mistaken with Dartmouth College in Hanover. UMass Dartmouth.
Oh, I only heard the Dartmouth. I got distracted.
But yeah, hopefully it's not as hot as this.
A lot of New Hampshire guys on your team, you know, not just a Rory Curran team, but what are some of the New Hampshire guys that names you have?
Dante Castellano.
I like saying that name.
Nicholas Marcotte, however you say it, they're both here. Nate Fonikowski, and Anna Fonikowski's older brother. A lot of New Hampshire roots on UMass Lowell team.
I just love that enthusiasm.
Yeah. Cross country's back.
It's back. Better than ever.
Let's go, Eddie!
All right, looking at the runners coming across. Once again, this is New Hampshire Cross Country, powered by Runners Alley Marathon Sports. We're going to head over to the start for the boys because we're running up on that time.